want to welcome you all once again. It's Creativity Academy. I'm super excited that you are here. In this tutorial video, we'll be designing an ebook cover. Right. I believe you all know what an ebook cover means, right? Now, the first thing to do now is to what? Let's delete this text. So after deleting the text, let's go ahead and set the size for our design by coming over here and clicking on image size. I'll make the width 600 and the height should be 1500. Okay, now you can see what we have. This is the size I'm using for this ebook cover. Now the next thing now is to bring in a background for this by coming over here and click on image. From gallery. Click on from gallery. Then come over here. Background. This is the background I want to use. Okay. Click on it like this. You can see. Now, after bringing in the background, the next thing now is for me to bring in the shape by clicking on this and click on shape. I believe you must have been familiar with the Photoshop interface by now, right? So now click on this and let's adjust the shape to fit in properly into the background, right? Yes, you can see we now have it now. And the next thing now is to come over to color and click on color. So let's adjust the color of this background. Let's adjust the color. I'll be going with gradients. The gradient color. Something like, I'm looking for the perfect gradient to use. Let's go with something like this. Okay. Now click on this plus icon here and click on this color box here. This, you can see. Click on it. Now we can choose the color we want. I want to use something like this. Yes, something like this. You see the color? Something like this. Okay. Then let's see what we have. Click on this. Let's adjust this like this. Come over like this. I want the black down and this up like this. And then adjust this a little bit. And let's see what we have. Yes, this is very, very cool. But go back. I want to do a little bit of adjustments. Back a little bit. Like this. Like this. Okay. You can see what I just did. Okay. Then having done that now come over to the opacity. This is the opacity. Click on opacity and reduce the opacity a little bit. You can see what I'm doing. Reduce the opacity a little bit. Okay, let's leave it like this. Click on OK. Now the next thing now is to go over to gallery again. Click on this plus icon. Then from gallery, so I'll be bringing in this image here. Okay, so I'll be adjusting it properly. Adjust it properly to fit in properly. You can see what we have. Right? See what we have. Just adjust it like this. Oh. Let's pin this shape down. This shape, pin it so that it won't get distorted. So now the next thing now is to adjust this properly to fit in, to look realistic. You can see what we have. You can still adjust a little bit. Like this. Now you can see what we have. Now the next thing now is let's pin this down as well. Let's pin this down. And the next thing now is to, let's come over to, let's add text to the plus icon and click on text and edit the text. I'll be inputting the text we want to use now. Okay. Now increase the size of the text like this. You can see, and just bring it down like this. And let's go over and input another text. Story. Okay. Increase the size as well. And we can change the color of this text, this other one, by coming over to color. This is the color here, and let's choose the color we want for this. Click on this plus icon here. Let's see this color. Yeah, this is very cool. Let's just use this for it. Story. I want to change the font of this story. Come over to fonts, and let's look for the font we can use. Let's see this. Wow, this is cool. Okay. Let me see if I can change the font of this ease as well. And let's see this. Okay. Now just come over here to let it be in the middle. The story as well in the middle. And we can adjust the story down a little bit like this. Okay. Now the next thing now is to come over to the text again. Click on this and let's edit the text. And just impute it like that, something like this. I want it in calculator. The true life story of Robertson. Okay. Now the next thing now is to come over to this side you can see align. Click on align and click on this, the middle one. You can see enable it, and just like that. Now let's reduce the size a little bit, the size of this text, right? Then come over to, I think 35 is good. Okay. Then come over to the fonts. Let's change the fonts. The font of this text now. Let's make it let me see my font. Let me see the fonts I have here. Let's see this. Okay. Robertson. Right. So just leave it like this. Okay. Just come over here and let's be in the middle. In the middle. Okay. Now the next thing now is to come over to text again. Let me duplicate this text by clicking on copy and edit, and I'll be just this Robertson. Okay, so bring this down, this text down here, edit the text. Should be something here. By okay, and come over here to the middle. Yes, so you can see what we have now. We've just successfully designed our ebook cover, right? Now the next thing here is to save this. We're saving this now by coming over here, click on this, save as image, and make this ultra save to gallery. Then having done that, now the next thing now is to what, come over here, just click on default, okay, delete the text. So we want to bring in the mockup we want to use for this, the mockup. Before that, now the first thing now to do is just to come over to here, this, click on the background color, click on background, click on from gallery, then bring in this again. Let's use this, I think it's cool, just like this. Can adjust a little bit, okay. Then the next thing now is to let's see if we can add shape to this as well. Just add a white shape like this, okay. Like the previous procedure anyway, let's just come over here and change the color of the shape to let's see if we can use gradients like this. No, change the color to, okay, let's use this anyways, okay. Then come over here and reduce the opacity down, use the opacity like this. You can see what we have now, okay. And the next thing now is to bring in the mockup by coming over here to gallery. Then this is the mockup I want to use, this one, okay. Now you can see what we have, now after bringing in the mockup, the next thing now is to bring in our design, what we just designed, the cover, the ebook. So let's go to gallery, click on this, okay. Then I'll come over to Pixallab, so you can see what we just designed. Okay, here it is, okay. Now click on this, so you now see what we have here, okay. You see what we have. And the next thing now is to try to make sure this fits into this. So how do we go about that? It's very, very simple. It's very, very, very simple. Just come down like this and click on perspective. You can see perspective here, perspective, right, click on it. Now we're going to be adjusting this now so that it can fit in properly into this. Then this down like this, just adjust it, adjust this as well, click on OK, sorry, perspective, enable perspective and adjust. You can see what we have, okay. Just make sure it's fitting properly. Let's see this. No, it's not yet good, it's not yet perfect, Go back to perspective and do the necessary adjustments. Okay, let's see this. Okay, we are getting there. Let's see this. Okay, we're getting there now. You can see what we have now. Just this needs a little bit of adjustment, a little bit. Okay, you can see what we have now. Now we have our ebook cover, right? You can see how beautiful this looks, right? Now the next thing now is to come over here and let's save this. Just save this, save as image, and ultra, and just save to gallery. Now I'll be doing some after saving. Now I'll be doing something else. Now I'll just come over to, okay, let me go back again. So now the first thing after designing this ebook, now you can as well do some other things as well by coming over here. Okay, okay, then come over to the let's see, let me just come back to here and click on from gallery. Then I'll come over here. Okay, just leave it like this, leave it like this, and move down a little bit. Okay, let's delete this text, delete the text. So come over here from gallery, then let's go straight to Pixallab, now. Then click on, this is the ebook we designed, right? This is the ebook we designed. Just click on it. This is the ebook we designed. You can just adjust it like this. Adjust it like this. Adjust it. Okay. Then I want to do something here. Okay. Really think this is not really necessary anyway. Let me leave it at that. We still have a lot to do right now. Now you can see we're done with our ebook now. We are done with our ebook, right? Okay. So thanks for watching. Bye for now.